Fire away, Al.
Well, you used your powers to beat and tie up the game there at the end and make it interesting.
That was fun. Yeah. You ever seen a 15-point first down? Yeah. And then reverse versus cover zero pressure. I've never seen it called, and we just said go ahead and call it. I think that came down to it 2 years ago too. 2 point. It's fun to do that, especially in the end zone, right in front of a lot of the alumni. So kind of a neat way to finish off spring.
It was a heck of a play by Kennedy too.
It really was.
He makes a great dive by the guy.
Yeah, had a one-on-one situation, made a nice play in space.
Before that, your defense played very well.
I thought the defense played well as a unit. You know, I think we have a chance to be pretty decent on the back end in the secondary. We have some guys that have played there before. We've got a couple new guys that I think are very talented that have come in, and that'll be good competition throughout the summer and into training camp. And you know, you look at it, and I think we have some good battles at corner and at safety.
But the guys who stood out were like Huerta, Faimalu, and Unga, and you know, those kind of guys.
I tell you what, and the three that you just named, Huerta and Faimalu and Unga have had good springs. And GMAC, I saw GMAC Schuster show up a few times today. Those guys have had good springs, and they're in battles. I mean, we got a big linebacker battle that's going to go on through the summer with those guys and some new guys, as well as some injured guys that didn't play today that were in shorts, that are still injured from the season. And then, you know, you look at nose guard, and that's a good battle when you get to add Travis Seafelt to that mix as well.
Coach, it's kind of hard, I mean, really just following the action, but who in the offensive trenches put their best foot forward today, do you feel?
You know, that'll be hard to say for me a little bit because of, you know, my angle from the sidelines early calling plays until I see the video. But I think the O-line's had a pretty good spring. We had a couple protection breakdowns today and really just lost a couple one-on-one battles. And so good, you know, hats off to the defense in terms of that. But I think the O-line's had a pretty good spring. And as we go into the summer, they need to continue to gel together.
Coach, is there any concern still about the passing game a little bit compared to the running game? I mean, I know you'll have more guys and more ways to put that together in the offseason, even more now. But.
I don't think it's a concern, Al. I mean, I remember the 2013 spring game. We had about 10 drops out here, and the sky was falling. You guys didn't think we'd ever throw it and throw it well. And Chucky and the receiver started off really, really hot. If y'all remember the first 4 or 5 weeks of the 2013, I'm hopeful that maybe that's the case. We did have too many drops today, to be very honest with you. I thought we were inaccurate a few times at quarterback, and we got to have receivers go up when the ball's up in the air for a jump ball. We got to have some guys be dogs and be the boss and go up and snatch balls out of the air. And I didn't really see any of that today. And so wins by the defense, whether it's pressure or it's tight coverage in the back end. So you can see it both ways, but it wasn't a very good performance today as far as throwing the football. I did think we had some holes in the running game, and I thought the backs ran well. Devontae ran really well early, obviously limited action. But Tony and Hervey both, I thought, ran the ball well.
So, but do you like to see, like, the defense after the last scrimmage obviously didn't do as well? Do you like to see what they kind of prided themselves on doing today a little bit?
I like to see that because of a competitive spirit and a competitive fight, because the offense did get the best of them, and to see them respond in this kind of environment and in a competitive situation is good for the defense. So, and there's more guys that are going to be added to that defense in terms of new guys as well as guys getting guys back from injuries. So we're a work in progress. We're good right now. I think we have a chance to be good. If we want to be great, we'll see how we do in the summer and training camp.